Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Breaking free at the 35. Powering through the defender. Touchdown, Rebels. Way too much speed on that play.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it. They come up with that touchdown.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 7.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Gators offense retakes the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Hill. Quick throw to the left side. Catch is made. Room to run here. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Grab by the receiver.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Getting set. Here's second down. And here's the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Gators pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. And there's the handoff. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Quick throw to his receiver. Bites into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that short completion. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep down the right side. He hauls it in at the 25, still running. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points. So one enormous play has this offense inside the 30. Let's see if they can cash in this scoring opportunity. Back to throw. It's Harris. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Rebels starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking for a receiver. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Florida offense retakes the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring touchdown in their last possession. But they're now throwing here to start the drive. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. On 2nd and inches, they've got 3 receivers bunched out to the left. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Can he make it to the marker? Breaks loose at the 40. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Sort of brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Grab behind the line. It's Turner. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looking for some space. It's Welch. Oh, look at the quick cut. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Well, anytime I'm evaluating running backs, it's not just about speed and size and what he brings to the team. It's also about his toughness. Yards after the contact. What kind of balance does he have? How about that run right there? You can bet his teammates and his coaches are very proud of that effort. What a heck of a run there for a nice gain.
Here he goes. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Play action here on 1st down. Quick throw testing the middle. That is broken up and incomplete. Now it's 2nd down here. To throw, it's Harris. And they trap him for a sack.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. He was already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Receiver makes the catch. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. They will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Lets it go quickly. Over the middle and incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30. And out comes the offense set to take over here. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Looking to throw. It's Harris. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Rebels.
Hey, the offense does their job of getting points on the board. Score the touchdown, 6 points. All we need is an extra point. Chris, we got a tie game.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And there's the point after. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The Gators offense retakes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He makes the grab. The play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back. And they get the completion. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
If you play zone coverage and the quarterback is patient, this is a tough play to defend. Nice job of waiting for the receiver to get into the window and then making an accurate throw.
Important third down play coming up. Try and muscle for the first down. Didn't get there. Defense comes up with a third down stop. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. No surprise, offense going for it on fourth down. To the air, it's Hill. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Here's the target, and it's complete.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
He's got it with room to run. They finally stop him all the way down to the 6-yard line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackle at the 21. That's when the drive will start. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught by the receiver. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker. So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense from the 29. Quick throw over the middle. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Back to throw. It's Hill. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off here. Slides down to avoid the tackle. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. And the Gators come to the line to set a first set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the 1st half clock. Meadows going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Gainesville. What a fine college football game we've got. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. To throw, it's Harris. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And we're going to throw now on 1st down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this in the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence in the defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Play fake, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Well, hand it off. Picks up the force, looking for more. Quick to Gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This defense just hasn't had many answers to this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. He made a nice play in the backfield.
Looking to scramble. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Dropping back. It's Hill. Good throw to the left. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. The Gators are in the red zone. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass rush closing in. The receiver grabs it. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. One back in the backfield, but he'll get the carry. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Welch. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on third down. He'll take a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made way downfield. An enormous gain. And the Rebels line up on 1st and 10 now. Dropping back. It's Harris. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. And the Rebels pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. On the ground, it's Welch. Fights through a tackle. And he stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal.
I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Ball spotted at the 5 for this 3rd and goal play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Touchdown, Rebels. And they jump on top here in the second half. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Florida offense retakes the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Gets the first and still running. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll feed the back again. Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 43.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Looking to throw. It's Hill. Short connection to the tight end here. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. On the run here. Let's it go. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. This time it's complete. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. The receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. First down here for this offense. Looking to throw it again. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return. Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. He'll hand it off. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff in a single back formation. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The Gators pick up enough for a first down here. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Here comes a handoff. The first down and still motoring. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. He'll hand it off. End zone ahead. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Florida.
We're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the return will be brought down. The Rebels offense back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see they can do here. Looking downfield, it's Harris. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Well, the numbers are just getting ridiculous. I'm not sure this quarterback knows it, but he's very close to a 500-yard passing game.
This guy is having an unbelievable day. This poor defense, they look like they're playing in quicksand. He's just one step ahead of them every single play, just carving them up, making every single throw that's asked of him. What a masterclass performance.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The Rebels are moving quickly down the field. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. 1st down. They're going to throw the football. The pass rush gets home.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Catch made over the middle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long around 41. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. See if he can make a play on this return. The returner is brought down. Gets to start with the next drive. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. Here's the 2nd down play. Back to pass. It's Hill. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
That's tough for this defense. You give up the catch, but you also let the receiver break a tackle and get some yards afterward.
He escapes the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Can he get there on the ground? Running through the tackle. They bring him down, but not before gaining 1st down yardage to the 22.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And the Gators are in the red zone. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackle, but 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting...
Touchdown, Gators. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. Extra point try coming now. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Back to pass. It's Harris. Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Game moves into the 35. First down again.
Chris, that's another big pass play, another milestone for this quarterback. That's now 500 yards passing on the day for the man under center. This is going to be one he'll remember for a long time.
Brought down after a solid run by the senior. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. This 1st and 10. Trying to find some room. It's Welch. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
And the Rebels with 1st and 10 here.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And they've got him on the blitz.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
He missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, still down by 7.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Working clock with the ground game. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. They'll hand it off. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Looking downfield, it's Hill. And it's incomplete on this throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. So 2nd down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He's running out of time here. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Well, this is what we hoped for. This is what we expected, Kurt. A tight, tough battle between 2 really good teams. Now who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these 2 teams have actually lived up to the billing of 2 top 5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now with so much on the line early in the year.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Gators are looking to keep this drive going. Looking to throw yet again. He lets it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Force out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up. Touchdown, Florida. This offense cannot be stopped. So the offense flexing Wilkirk and stretching their lead here in the 2nd half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the 2nd half.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Catch made on the left side. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. The Rebels hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Scanning the field, it's Harris. Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And it's incomplete in the back corner of the end zone.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. And the Rebels will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's caught across the middle. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The touch strategy here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Swarm with a pass rush. He's sacked. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. To the air, it's Harris. Defense is coming after him. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
But Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
Short go to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. On third down, he drops to throw. The pocket breaking down. Caught in the flat by the running back. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he could get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Boy, interesting call to me, Chris. With the lead, a chance to maybe settle for a field goal, make it a two-possession game. Instead, the aggressive approach. Now you give your opponent a chance to get back in this game.
Bringing pressure. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And the Rebels will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And now they'll just clock it. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. It's reeled in. It's Welch.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. And he steps out of bounds. A heads-up play to stop the clock. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to pass. It's Harris. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Quarterback will spike the ball to stop the clock. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Rebels. That's how you finish a play.
What a touchdown here to pull them within one with under a minute to go. Conventional wisdom says you kick the extra point and you rely on your defense to send this game to overtime. But it could go for 2 to try to take the lead.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up for the sack at a crucial moment. Short loss on the play sets up second and long from the 18. And here comes a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And it comes down to this, a chance to put his team in the lead in the final stages of this one. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Try is no good, and we're still tied. So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. And now the handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
Is brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Let's see what the call is on this critical 3rd and goal as they try to punch it in overtime. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. On the move now. Under pressure, just lets it go. He throws it away there, avoiding a mistake on 3rd down. And now a 4th down decision coming up. So now the field goal team is out here trying to take the lead here in overtime. Here we go. A touchdown wins the game here, needing at least a field goal to keep things going. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Dropping back. It's Harris. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. A missed chance to tie this game, still down by 3. Oh, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted.
into something special and rare. It's number 1 versus number 2. These kind of matchups become part of college football history. The entire landscape looking in on this game today. Will we get something special? Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the Swamp, the home of the Florida Gators. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators. For Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And the Aggies will kick this away to start us off. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. So the Gators offense making their way on the field to open this game. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And it's a bunch formation. To throw, it's Hill. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, this is everything you want from an offense. Good job by that offensive line. You give this quarterback time like this to throw, and he's going to make you pay for it. It's exactly what he did right there with the accuracy of that throw.
Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. The Gators will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. He'll spot the ball now at the 35. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. On the run, it's Bryant. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Well, the season just got a lot more intense. This could be fun. Premier 1 versus 2 matchup, Kirk, right here in the middle of the season.
Yeah, middle of the year to get 1 versus 2. This obviously is going to have a lot of implications as far as the playoff is concerned. And I'm just curious to see a big game like this. Do you ease your way in, or do you take a couple big swings to try to establish who could be the dominating team?
It's a quick grab. You make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a 1st down at the 21. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Now they call a run. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Gators trying to cash in here in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
This is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. It gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that 1st down.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Single back, takes the handoff. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. A horrible field position to start the drive, but they just march right down the field and get points.
Chris, this offensive coordinator deserves a raise after that opening drive. The way they orchestrated this inside their own 15 to come away with points, impressive.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Texas A&M's offense comes out for their 1st possession today. It's a group that's really led by the big fellas up front. Offensive line that can ball you. They really are the personality of this team. Can they impose that today again, Kirk?
Well, some people will go out and recruit quarterbacks and receivers, try to win the game out in the perimeter. These guys love to be able to develop offensive linemen, and it's paid off. They can run the football, they get behind those big boys up front, and they dominate people. Cannot wait to see, can this defense load up physically and hold up against this offensive line?
He hands it to the back. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Look out, room to run here. He's brought down out at the 46. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Caught in the backfield, it's Kalapateas. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert third and short here from the 50. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Gators offense retakes the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Nice throw caught for a completion. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. Offense operating from the pistol. Scanning the field. It's Hill. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going. The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Grab by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, and it's nearly intercepted, but dropped by an excellent defensive player. He's going to bring up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Powers through. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be fourth down. The Gators will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Delivers quickly to the left side, and is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. He finds some space. First down, looking for more now. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. See what the call is on 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, the offensive line is so caught up in communicating to pick up the defensive lineman. Nobody picks up the middle linebacker on the blitz. He gets the sack.
Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a third down. See if the offense can move or change with that incompletion. Looking to throw.
is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you've got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Looking to pass. It's Hill. Moves out of the pocket. Breaks an open space. He's in the clear. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
And it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Makes the catch. It's Bryant. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Florida. See if they can convert the point after. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. They pressure him and get him. A loss back to the 7-yard line. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. Breaks free. A quick juke. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense bring back. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Running back grabs it on a screen. Finding some room at the 25. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the 1st down yardage. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Blitz and a quick sack.
If this team can hold on today and win, this pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something positive, it feels like a sack just stops any progress.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Dropping back. It's Hill. The pass rush closing in. Pulls it in. It's Bryant. And he'll step out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage there. The defense pursuit forced him out. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made over the middle. Ball carrier tackled there.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. And the Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pulls it in. It's Bryant. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down. Putting together a nice drive now. The 1st down close to midfield. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Signs with the throw. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
He escapes the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. Accurate throw, catch made right near the sideline. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Looking to chuck it again. Lets it go quickly. He makes the catch. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. The Gators are in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Touchdown, Gators. This offense is still clicking.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime, and they're really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
That makes the score. Florida, 21.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made on the out route. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Gain moves the ball to the 37. Another first down. Looking for a man. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack. The Aggies come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Play action fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. He loses the football. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down.
Hang on here. We've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking deep down the right side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Aggies.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
All right, guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there in Gainesville so far. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential.
The Gators will kick this away to start the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, anytime you come out trailing in the second half, you have the football. You want some momentum. You want to be able to get things started. This is not how they envision getting the second half going. With a sack here on third down, you're on your side of the field, 2 scores down. That's a huge play by this defense to start this second half.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. You take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Grab made by the tight end. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. Quarterback operating an empty set. Back to throw. It's Hill. That pass is caught. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense on first and goal from the 9. The Gators line it up with first and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Florida. But they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Looking for a man deep on the right side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it. Offense getting set. Second down play here. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's got it in the open. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. And the Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They mix it up with a run. A change of direction.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early down. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
A deep shot to the right. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. The Gators offense retakes the field. Handoff to the back. Has the first down and more. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Offense lines up at the 15 now with some breathing room. That should open up the playbook. And at first down, they go right back to him. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Gonna run it. It's Bryant. He's got room to run. Now here he goes. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24. One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now for the first down. That's a nice play. It'll set them up first down now at the 12. The Gators are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They're going to run it here.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
They'll run it here. And the defense smothers him for no gain. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one.
Touchdown, Gators. This quarterback on fire today. Now the all-important extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Scooped up in the defense. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway. The offense gets a chance to start with a short field. Hand off to the single back. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. To throw, it's Hill. On the move now. Just trying to get rid of it. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's now going to bring up third down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. And they do a good job of it right here.
The Gators will line up now. It's first and goal. Here's a handoff on first and goal. Stop for no gain. Defense very stubborn here down near the goal line. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Man, this pass rush has gotten home so many times. As an offense, I know you're down, but you gotta try to mix it up. Maybe roll the quarterback out. Have your backs and tight ends chip at the line. Anything they can do, because what they've done up to this point, it's just not working.
The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Makes the grab. It's Jones. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The Aggies will send their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Here's the handoff. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. the fourth quarter. Let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw. It's Hill. Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
Looking for some space. It's Bryant. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. The Gators pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Ball knocked loose on the dive.
Play by this defense, trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. First down. Looking to throw the football.
The pass rush gets home. This guy now has 3 sacks in the game, headlining a tremendous effort on the day for this defense. This one is all but over.
Looking deep downfield to the left. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. First down at their own 43. Suddenly they're no longer backed up at near midfield after that one explosive play. Call the counter run here. He's got the first and still going. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of...
They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
I'll tell you what, Chris, I didn't expect this. This quarterback is outstanding, but they have pressured him all game long, and they got to him again.
He's running out of time here. Oh, it's incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work. And the Aggies will line up to punt it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. He's past the marker and still going. He's in the clear. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Gators. There was no catching him that time.
Well, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
Texas A&M 7.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Offense ready to start this drive. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack. 2nd and long from the 14.
Well, that's another sack. What a job by this defense. Even with this sizable lead here early in the fourth quarter, they are not letting up. They don't even see the score. They're still in that attack mode, and I love to see it.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Aggies will line up to kick it away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. This has been a dominant performance so far, up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Second down after that previous play. Pounding away with the run game. Tackle finally made at the 37. First and 10 from there. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? As the first down is still going. They make the stop at the 25, but it's first and 10 for this offense. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Keeping it on the ground here. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Try and muscle for the first down. Breaking tackles. Brought down, but it's enough to convert on third down and set them up first and goal at the 10. Well, they move the chains on a clutch drive, and that should be good enough. This was a pressure game. They step up and answer it here and secure a big victory in the middle of the season.
Chris, weeks ago, maybe even all the way back to week 1, we circled this game and knew that we had a chance for a major matchup this week. It lived up to that billing. We find out who the better team is and who's able to build that resume as we get closer to the end of the year.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. That'll be delay of game. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And the offense will just take a knee.
Number 16 on the field goal.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead. Here we are, midpoint of the season, and this group is still marching along undefeated, chasing a perfect record and getting a lot of attention, Kirk, at this point.
Well, they're as good as anybody we've seen all year long in college football. They are headed towards that college football playoff and a shot at a national championship.
anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Will kick this away to get us going. They'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. The Longhorns offense going to get the chance to start this game off. We got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he was through the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. The back's got it. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away.
Number 15, on to punt it away.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So Florida's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And this is a running game that comes in on a roll. The top back, over 100 yards rushing, found the end zone multiple times. Clearly, he's going to be the focal point of the defense today, Kirk, you think.
Yeah, how much fun was it to watch this offense and watch him specifically, what he was able to do. Pretty much anything he wanted to do, he was able to capitalize on. Now, today it's a different challenge. New game, new opportunity to showcase what he can do. And I think it's important that this offense show that they can do more than just run the football, because I think this defense is locked in to take him away.
Quick completion to the tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. The quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the 1st down.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Offense are going to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. To the air, it's Hill. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
And they'll kick it away here. And this one will be fair caught. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Not the accuracy we expect from this senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Grab behind the line. It's Terrell. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Gators offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Breaks into the clear. At the 20. Touchdown, Florida. No chance to catch him there.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Offense comes out to start this drive. First down, looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Tough position, 2nd and long from their own 12. He's looking to throw. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's wide open. Look out. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they? That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Gets the first and still running. That's good for a first down near the 40.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in the rhythm. Now you can come back with some...
Here he goes. Past the 20. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but there's no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking to throw. It's Hill. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. And he'll drop back here on third down. Makes the grab on the move. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. And they'll set up with a PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball. The pass rush gets home.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Defense is coming after him. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
What in the world is going on with the pass protection today? That was almost a third sack and still the first quarter. Maybe slide protection or call some screens, maybe play action. Anything to try to help this quarterback out.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field.
On to punt it away.
Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Back to throw. It's Hill. Looking to scramble. Grab behind the line. It's Bryant. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Looking to scramble now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down marker.
The receiver makes the catch. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking to throw here. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
We're going to throw it on third and very long. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. He'll hand it off. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards. Running play goes backwards. Makes it 2nd down and 12 now. To throw, it's Hill. It's a short completion of the tight end. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain. The Gators line up on 1st and 10 now.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
The Gators looking to cash in the red zone. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made by the tight end. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. He'll throw it now. He's got it right near the end zone. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Can't get to the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2.
They decide to throw the football down inside the 5-yard line, and the defense is there to keep him short of the end zone. Good job and great execution by the defense.
Back to pass. It's Hill. And he's in. Touchdown, Florida. Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Breaks free down the left side, end zone ahead. The senior with excellent work after the catch. Longhorns will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Here's that defense shifting again. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
The middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. This time, the coordinator decides to blitz him, and it works. Good job by bringing him and getting to the quarterback.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Finds his man. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking downfield, it's Hill. Makes a quick catch.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
The completion makes it second down. From the shotgun, drops back. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short pass finds the tight end. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. That completion makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught quickly. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be first down there. The Gators have first and 10 here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. And he's back to throw again on second down. And this one is caught. Tackle made after a big gain. It'll be first and goal at the 7. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Gators. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a superb matchup in Austin today. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. He's in the clear. Tackle made after a big gain. Just pounding away for another big gain, Cook. You wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He gets loose. They finally stop him all the way down to the 6-yard line.
What really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's first and goal. Second and goal play. Spot the ball at the 9. Dropping back. It's Hill. He escapes the pocket. Loaders into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
What a threat for this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, up and good. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's Field, the returner, trying to create good field position here. He steps out of bounds at the 14. That's where the drive will start. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. Second and long, backed up at the 7-yard line. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Pass caught. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Makes a quick grab. Oh, what a move. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. At the 10. Touchdown, Texas. Way too much speed in that play. Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Gators offense retakes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And it's caught on the crossing pattern. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Fires it to the wideout. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down. Bringing pressure. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Pressure is coming. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. The distance will be from 38 yards out. He missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, it's still a 21-point lead. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep down the right side. And that ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. And now the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, this defense continues to have a great day. Look up at the scoreboard. They got a nice lead. You got 4th down now coming up, deep in your opponent's own territory. But if I'm this offense at this point in the game, you got to think about going for it.
The Longhorns will have to kick it away. That's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Florida offense retakes the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Looking to pass. It's Hill. Receiver makes the grab. Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. The Gators looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. The pass rush closing in. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down. Completion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Caught for the completion. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Tight end makes the grab. He steps out of bounds, but more than enough yardage to set up 1st and goal. And the Gators pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete.
Hey, I get the passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. No hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it. I'm 4th and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. With the 1st down now at the 16, this offense has a lot more breathing room. On 1st and 10, he'll look to throw it. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Breaks the tackle, and he's got room. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. And with one explosive play there across midfield, 1st down at the 49. QB to the tight end for a completion. Look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game. Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. fake, looking to throw. Caught in the open. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. Longhorns line up with a 1st and goal. And he'll set up to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
He's running out of time here. And the defense closes in quickly to stop him short of the goal line.
The defense here very much aware of the threat of this quarterback's legs. Even in a condensed space inside the red zone, it's a wonderful job to stop him short of the goal line on that 3rd down play.
Defense is coming after him. Touchdown, Longhorns. Still no answer for this offensive machine. PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Oh, it's incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but it doesn't work.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. In this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Caught by the receiver. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The Gators will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Running play called on 4th down. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Hill. On the move now. Using his legs on the scramble. And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Gators are on the move here. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Makes the catch downfield. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
And the Gators are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. Leaning on the run game here late. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Gators work to convert here on 4th down. He's got it. That is enough for a 1st down. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. Ball back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss. It's the coach's favorite formation, victory formation. Quarterback just takes a knee. After this long drive, you'd hate to settle for a field goal. Can they find the end zone? And now it's victory formation. The quarterback will just kneel down.
Chris, anytime you can go on the road in college football and get a win, it is a major success. They're in victory formation. See the fans now heading to the exits.
Field goal is good.